Hi guys, welcome back to another video on Kong's Aquariums. I've had a few people lately asking me, with all the tanks I got, how do I do my water changes for the ones that aren't in my racks. So today I thought I would show you my water system and how it's set up and how I change my water each week in all my tanks. So I'll just shoot over to where my water system is and we will show you. So this is my RO water system. So I've got it coming from the faucet straight into my RO filter system. From here it comes into a 100 litre tank, and that is pure RO water in that tank. From this tank we can pump it through a system here into this tank, and then in this tank, so this hose here comes all the way down to the bottom of this tank. So in this tank here I can use that and put any minerals or anything that I want back in. And through my system I just turn on the whichever levers it is I want, and I can have this flowing up and around. So this tank will self-mix itself for anything that I actually use for minerals or water treatment or anything like that, where I keep this one pure RO, and then it's all just run off a little pump down here, just plumb through, and I just turn whichever valve it is I need. So if I'm just siphoning from this tank through to this tank, we just turn the valve on and then turn the valve on here. So now it's going to go through here straight up and into that tank. Now if I want to fill my tanks up, I turn this one on and then I turn my hose on, and then through my hose, I could take this, go to any of my tanks, stick that straight on in, turn it on, and it will just fill up all the tanks. Put that back. My whole water system for all my tanks, I got 6 tanks set up that I have to manually change like this. And from me siphoning the tanks out to me filling them takes 30-40 minutes tops. It's a very quick and easy way to do it. Later on I'm planning on putting a 1,000 litre tank in, which will cover my racking system for automatic water changes, and it'll all run off this. I'll have it set up so that this tank automatically pipes into the 1,000 litre tank, and then it will go straight through to my racks. Alright, back again. So when it comes through to siphoning my tanks out, I have this here device, and it just sits in the tank. I can adjust the levels on it. I attach this end here onto a hose which runs outside of the drain, and it's run by suction power basically. I connect it to the faucet, turn the faucet on, run the faucet, and it'll cause a suction to come up and drain the tank. I can change this to whatever height I want. So I've got extensions I can add onto this, so if I want to take it down further or less, and then I just turn it on. No fish can get caught up in here because it's got a little ball in here that comes in and traps anything. And yeah, I can literally turn that on, walk away, it'll only drain down to that height, which is about 20-30% of my tank. And like I said, I can adjust that for any of my tanks and walk away. While that's draining, I could be working on one of my other tanks, and it's quick, simple and very easy. And you can get these on Temu, Amazon, whatnot. They only cost $5-6, pretty cheap. The whole system, the whole setup, I think sorry for my thumbs, the 100 litre tanks probably cost me about $80 each. The piping and fittings I just got at the local hardware store, maybe another $100 all up. So easy setup, anybody can do it. There's heaps of videos on YouTube about it, how to do it, how to set it up. It's not hard. So that's about all it is. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. I can show you a little update. My bristle noses, all their babies hatched. Let's see, we can get a better view. There we go. So we got, it's hard to see, we got about 70 of them. So they're just going to sit in my fry tray here. I've had them in here about a week now, I'm guessing. Took them out from their father who was looking after them, put them in here. So yeah, we'll probably leave them in here a couple of weeks, just to make sure that they're good, and then we will release them into this here tank. And then I'm about to start setting up this tank. It's only a wee tank, but I've got to set that up. I'll show you. Because my swordtails are once again pregnant. Let's see if we can zoom in on her. She is once again pregnant, and she is once again pregnant. So we're going to separate them away from the males to actually give them a rest, because they have been constant back to back getting pregnant, and we have that many babies, it's not funny. So I want to separate them for a while and give them a break. Okay guys, that's all I've got for today. If you have any questions on that water system and how it's set up, and you want more details or anything like that, just let me know. I'm happy to answer anything. Thanks guys. If you like what you're watching, please subscribe, give us a like. Cheers.